Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to another episode of our Bannerlord campaign. Now then, I've not yet done what I said I would do and basically go to the Aserai lands, come back, recruit some additional troops, do some more tournaments, do a little bit more smithing, possibly get ourselves a little bit of a financial cushion. This is still within the same session of recording, really, but I happened upon Garontor Castle over here, where apparently there's another person that we might be able to speak with regarding... Open the gates for us. Yes. Oh, I have limited access to the dungeon. I can't get into the dungeon. I was hoping it was like somebody, one of the lords. Go to the Lord's Hall. Nobody's here though, so we can't really do anything. Can we... I'm actually not sure how accessing dungeons works. Can we access the dungeon during the day? No, we cannot. Gosh darn it. Who's actually... What are the chances? Who's in there? Who is in there? Kingdom... Aserai, who are you at war with? It's a Vlandian Lord. Okay. It's a Vlandian Lord. We've spoken, I believe. No, you're not a Vlandian. That's the one we spoke with. So out of Vlandians, I think Untheri or Ingather might still be in there. Let's just really quickly... I'm just curious, which one of those dummies got themselves caught? Oh Christ. Okay, let me just write it in. Untheri of the... Sure, this dude. Last seen at Garontor Castle has been taken prisoner by the Aserai, and not very, not long ago either. Okay. And Usan Castle over there is also being sieged down, so the Aserais are actually making their way into the mainland over here, out of their deserts. Husenfolk still hasn't fallen. I think she was Umar or Husenfolk. One of those was actually under siege at some point. My memory might be a little bit off from a different playthrough, but hey. Right, well, I was hoping I would begin this episode by finally speaking to somebody else over here regarding the Natatis Folly, but alright. Back to the original plan. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, there we go. A couple of days later, couple of weeks later, I believe, actually. And here we are with 15 infantry, 63 archers, and 28 cavalry. So I didn't go all the way up to 30, stayed on 28, and honestly, eventually we're gonna have to think of, or rather, we're gonna have to consider swapping, of course, from these Aserai Vanguard Ferris to some heavy cavalry. Simply because in the later game, when we're doing larger battles, of course, even when facing something like the Khuzaites, heavy cavalry has a heavy advantage for sure. Because let's not forget, ammo, so ranged ammo is finite, and if the heavy cavalry can actually survive the initial pelting of whether it be javelins or arrows, eventually the other force is going to have to come in for a melee, and at that point we know who wins. Essentially, heavy cavalry, if they survive, they just smack ranged cavalry like the mosquitoes that honestly they are meant to be. We have been upgrading our troops as well. Unfortunately, we only have 8 Battanian Fian champions. I would have preferred we had more by now. We do have plenty of Battanian heroes, but still 13 of them are only Battanian Highborn youth. We definitely want to upgrade those in order for us to go start fighting some larger enemies, possibly as a mercenary. Before that though, we did also manage to get to clan tier 3. I did do a couple more tournaments, a couple more victories, and as you can see, most of our guys now have about the same helms. For some reason, I keep getting helms, nothing else really, other than weaponry that we, of course, almost immediately smelt. Our money, while the expense is pretty high with our army size and whatnot, due to our blacksmithing, we are going to be absolutely fine on that, in that sense as well. Ace, I believe also, if I remember correctly, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I believe that she actually managed to get pregnant with our brother. Yes, indeed, there we go, she is pregnant. Okay. We should start looking, well, number one, we should start looking for a potential bride for ourselves as well as actually finish the Neretis Folly, of course. And I believe I figured out why Marunath had the quest marker. I'm not sure why it was already visible, but I believe Marunath is one of the locations where one of the two people that you speak to after the Neretis Folly, like after you've gathered all of the information that you need about the Neretis Folly, I believe one of them is actually in Marunath. And that might have been the exclamation mark we saw. Right, let's see, we have to actually decide, do we go into the Khuzait lands, try and find the Khuzait nobility that have the Neretis Folly information for us, or do we possibly go towards the Vlandian lands? On the way though, I do believe that we will still be recruiting some additional infantry units. But of course, with the upgrade to rank tier 3, the clan rank tier 3, we do get some additional slots in our army. Let's make our way. And we want to have Imperial recruits. Not the... What are the other ones? I think it's Vizsla. Not the Vizsla ones. Right, we did level up quite a bit. In fact, we do have an additional attribute point. Social, do I want to go an additional point in social or no? We definitely want charm, we definitely want leadership. Who is our current... I think Ellis, right, is our current, where is parties? There we go. Yeah, she is our current quartermaster. We do have a scout, surgeon, engineer. I'm just trying to decide because, of course, by getting a bride, that does mean, or rather a wife, that does mean that they join us as an additional companion. And I was just wondering which one of these might we want to actually fill in. We are the current surgeon. I guess we could have, if we find a potential partner with some medical skill, that would be good as well. Because our medicine is currently not stellar, even though I would love to get at least like to a healing rate, or rather, where's the one where Doctor's Oath? That's the one we want. So medicine skill also applies to enemy casualties, increasing potential prisoners. That's basically what we're aiming for. Getting to Doctor's Oath, and honestly, let's just put the focus point into this, and we don't have to go into intelligence anymore. Ellis can be our steward. We're gonna have the medicine we need, and then we'll find somebody else to potentially take over as the party surgeon. Which means that we can use the attribute point for somewhere else. Endurance, we're definitely good. Honestly, I think we just go a little bit more into social over here. That is it as far as I go. Though athletics, let's see. I should be upgrading athletics as well, honestly. Negative 40% charge damage taken. Okay. As captain, negative 30% charge damage taken by the troops in your formation. Or plus 30% damage bonus from speed while on foot. What damage bonus? Oh, okay. From speed to troops in your formation. Does not say on foot though when it's captain. Hmm. Damage taken or damage bonus? We are most likely going to be a cavalry commander, so a cavalry charge should be doing as much damage as possible, right? Surely. We'll take that one. What is it called? Surging blow. Okay, and in smithing, practical refiner, or spent while smelting. I We've more or less learned everything we want to learn, because now now it's taking a lot more, shall we say, expensive materials if we were to go into weaponry tier 5, etc, etc. So weaponry tier 4 right now gets us, if it's just a normal forge, it's around 7,000, I believe, 7,000 dinars, while if it's higher quality, of course, it reaches up to, I think I saw one that was 16,000 or something like that. So I don't know if we go any more into smelting, because I feel like we've learned what we wanted to learn. Though, of course, when we have the material, we can do that, but we would need somebody with smelting that can make the Tamskin steel from fine steel, and we don't yet have anybody like that. Then again, he's not going to be refining anything, because we are not going to be refining anything other than the very, very basic things, of which I guess we're always going to have an abundance of, even when we do end up smelting higher tier products. So, you know what? I guess we go into practical refiner. There we go. Ellis. She actually gained 2 points in stewardship. There we go. Do you have any more focus points? You don't. That's unfortunate, but okay. Let's see. Giving hands. As quartermaster, discarded weapons are donated to troops for increased experience. We usually don't really do that. As governor, 10% tariff income in the governed settlement, or quartermaster plus 440 morale when number of mounts is greater than the number of foot troops in your party. I mean, that is the aim, right? To have more mounts in your party than troops, so that your party speed is also increased. So if we also get additional morale while doing that, perfect. So logistician, there we go. And the next one, 8 corpse, not crops. Wounded troops in your party are no longer paid wages. 20% hearth growth in villages bound to the governed settlement, or 25% influence gain from donating troops, or 20% effect from boosting projects in the governed settlement. 25% influence, or wounded troops in your party are not paid wages. I'm guessing since we're also going to be taking the doctor's oath and whatnot, and we will be looking for somebody to be a better surgeon than us, we're going to have plenty of wounded people. And not having to pay wages while we're on campaign, like longer campaigns and whatnot, does not sound too bad at all, does it? Like, who are we gonna be donating troops to, really? Other than, I suppose, when we sometimes gather, like, released prisoners and we recruit them into our army, but they kind of don't fit into our army and we just let go of them. But I still think, honestly, the wounded troops not being paid wages is going to be better. Okay, Hamindar, I think you have a point somewhere. You do have a point in athletics. There you go. Our bowmaster has the first point in athletics. So combat movement speed, or as captain, movement speed to people in your formation, or give him 5 hit points and 5 hit points to foot troops in his party. I believe archers count as foot troops, so that's definitely gonna be better for him, for anybody really. Lead, she has a focus point. She doesn't really have any points to put into anything. I'm pretty sure she got some smithing experience, and I made her an efficient iron maker and steel maker, and now she has a focus point from that. Are you anything in our party necessarily? Who's our scout? Sorry, I keep forgetting. Apply, of course. We don't want to go through all of that again. Our scout is... Yeah, it is lead. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't recognize you with the helm on. Lead, how is your scouting actually? Not that good. Okay, let's actually increase that. There. Make it a bit faster. What is the next level? Force March Scout, 2.5% travel speed when the party morale is higher than 75. What is our party morale? Ooh, it's not actually that high. Now to look at it. Recent events, and that's gonna be gone. Food variety +7. Or overburden penalty. What are the chances we manage to maintain our morale at 75 plus versus the overburden penalty? Because that does eventually also cause your party to actually slow down, right? We'll think of it when we get there, I suppose. Okay, and Nielsen, he's the smither as well. Oh, actually, look at that. He can actually make Thamskin steel. Okay. Perfect. Well, that saves that, or rather answers that issue. He does have an additional attribute point as well. What do we want to use it in? He's essentially just one of our main fighters, I suppose, so would make sense to put some more into his control or vigor. Sure, let's put another point into vigor. There we go, and I believe that is it. Perfect. All right, so that was leveling up for quite a while back now. Let us continue into, or rather towards. Oh, we're gonna go that way, are we? And then let's just stop by rather, village here. I keep, no. I keep accidentally clicking, escape. That's my bad. Let's actually go to Egoska over here, because we do need some more horses. Possibly, yes, things like Charger. Hunter, that is unfortunately only a mount. We need some war mounts instead. That is a little bit more expensive, but you know what? I'll take both of them. We do have the finances for it. And we are constantly recruiting additional troops, additional infantry units right now specifically. So this will definitely be useful. Can I actually enter? Nope, you cannot enter a besieged town. Which, honestly, up. There's Fosses up there. We can get some more horses there as well. And has gained appointed stewards. Somebody's ready to upgrade. Battanian hero, let's go. No. Stop waiting. Buy products. Give me your chargers and your Centurion chargers. There we go. Recruit troops. You do have an Imperial recruit here. Wonderful. Our speed is probably not going to be amazing, is it? We do also have prisoners still. Where from? Oh, we do. Okay. Oh, can't recruit here. That is fine. There is another village Reducing cavalry units. There's the tournament right there. Do I want to really quickly jump in there? Might as well for the renown, right? And there we go. We finally got our hands on a prize horse. For some reason, whenever there was a horse as a prize, I always lost. But here we go. We won, what was it called? A royal... Let me check that one more time. A royal destrier. Yes. How does that fare against our Asaligat? It's more weighty. It requires less riding. It's got more charge damage. It's got a lot less speed and a lot less maneuverability, but has a bit more health points. You know what? You stay. How about we give you to our brother instead of his Khuzait over here? Wonderful. Hamindar, you do not need a horse. Thais cannot yet ride it. Leith cannot yet ride it either. Ellis can. What do you have? Oh, you actually have a royal destrier. What the? I guess I forgot to check what horse she has to take it from her. Okay, well, in that case, we're just keeping this Khuzait. Hopefully, that's not the first mount that goes when we upgrade our troops. How many mounts do we actually have now that I'm here? That's 25, 26, 29, 30, 32, 56, 76, 83, 86, 87. 87 horses. I think we should be good, no? 87 horses. We currently have 88 footmen. And we're going to be recruiting a few more. Okay, so if we can get our hands on a couple more horses, that would be wonderful. I'll also take the Imperial Recruit since we already talked about, just mentioned that. And let me see. It's got a Palmation. Good God, the Rebel Chaser is the cheapest one they have, but it's 1,000. Let's not do that. Is that Cataphract? Is that better than what I have? Weight is less. Armor is almost the same. Nah. Let's not look at things that we currently don't need. Alright, we are gonna be leaving and making our way towards that village. What was it? Wait, where is it? Oh, right there. Hopla. Garontor. Let's actually check. Does any of these villages have the help with bandits? Because there does seem to be a mine over there that had a quest that I'm guessing is going to be for the labor. This guy needs help with brigands. You know what? No, let's stay focused. Stay focused. We need to finish the Neratis Folly. I'll take the charger here, and that is it. Okay. Where's the next one? 7th. Let's head there. Ring of the Sun has decided to make peace with the Aes Sedai with the support of her council. Alright, well, let there be peace. Plus 10% range damage while mounted, and is capped, and plus 5% by mounted archers in your formation. Okay, what about this one? Mounted melee damage. Mounted melee damage by troops in your formation. Eventually, we're probably going to want that. And also, honestly, we don't have mounted archers. And the 10% range damage while mounted is just for us. You know what? I'm actually going to go with mounted warrior. Let's do that. There's quite a few looters and whatnot around here. Daily gold change, I know. Deliver her to Lageta. Or train troops for... Let's see, ooh, that's a pretty cheap charger. Sure, I'll buy it, why not? Shot us. Let me actually just check. We need I go into here, there we go. Kingdoms of Landia. Oh Christ, I need to actually... Oi! Okay, so Deathert. Ingalther. Ingalther. Let me check if I can find Ingalther of the day. Wow, okay, we just get no information about him. Interesting. How about Untheri? Where are you? Won the tournament, congratulations. Has been taken prisoner by the Aserai. Okay, but that was after, that was before. It's currently winter, so he is somewhere, but we don't know where. And we haven't spoken with him yet, have we? Let me make sure we're not chasing Deathhead. We've spoken with Thais. We've spoken with Untheri. No, Untheri should be available. Let's actually check. Can we find a Vlandian lord that we might be able to ask about this? Let's keep Elbet. Can I speak with you? Stranger. Cillian. Sorry, Cillian. We hold our lands and fief to death, that king of blood, and we honor our oaths in fealty. Something I'd like to discuss. I have a proposal that may actually never mind. No. I actually just straight up cannot ask her. I know Ingalther has some thoughts about it. Okay, but we don't know where he is. Apcomer Castle has been besieged by the army of Ingalther of the Vlandians. Okay, I guess we're going to wherever this is. Let's actually put a track on it. I must leave now. Thank you. By the way, are you married? You're 46, even if you were not. Okay. Leaving. There it is. Okay, so Ingalther should be over there. Let's make our way there. The Botanians, I guess. How many opponents have the Botanians made themselves? Oh, they're currently fighting... Okay, Wolfskins, that's usually there, I believe. Vlandia and Northern Empire is who they're fighting. Northern Empire... I don't think they lost any land to them yet. If anything, Seonon... Oh, wasn't Seonon originally Northern Empire-ish? At any rate, here we are. And let us speak with Ingalther in there, if we may. Ingalther's army. Go. Hello. I'm clicking on it. The settlement is under siege. You decide to... Okay, but I'm not trying to get into the settlement. Really? Like... Christ. We actually have to wait for this? Oh, there's a lot of defenders in there. There's a lot of militia. I don't think this is going to be a fast thing. Ay, ay, ay.
Yours is not a face I know.
Okay, then let me introduce myself. Everybody's telling me about the Ingalther. Okay, but I can't talk with the man. He's currently very busy. Okay, I thought maybe it was just because of the night, but no. Okay, Christ. Who have we also not talked with yet? Adram Ergon. Who is... Have we spoken with Melodier? We have... Is it... Wait, what was the guy's name? Penton? Denton? Penton, I think. Yeah. The Penton of the Netherlands, I see. Oh! Is he dead? He died of natural causes. In 1085, at the age of 52, he was reputed to be aggressive and asks much of people. He died this year. Okay, so we missed that chance. Have we spoken with Garios? No, no. Okay, let's try and find this Garius fellow. Garius of the Komnos, sure. Okay, last seen near Dradios. Where is this? Fair enough, that's... well, I can't really say close enough. It's not really close, but hey. Are we happy with the 60, with the amount of archers we have? I think we are. I think we are, all things considered. Maybe not. Let's get up to maybe 70. Somebody leveled up in something. Lead the Wanderer. In scouting, probably. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, we spoke about this at the beginning of the episode. I think that as the battles go on, we're probably eventually going to become overburdened, so let's just state that. Which is the other castle belonging under Lanok? Lanok Hen and Santrek. Where's Lanok Hen? Where? Oh, upwards. I don't feel like going up there right now. We really need to go and speak with people. Okay, so of course he's not here anymore, but we should be closer to where to him now, right? He's now in Jalmaris, which is... Christ, that's under siege too. Ah, are we ever gonna be able to speak with somebody? Can I, like, I can't get in, can I? Of course not. Oh, boy. Why did he go in there? Wait, is he... No, wait, he is of the Western Empire, right? Nope, sorry, that's the wrong button. He is. Okay, so he's part of these armies in here. Why am I not seeing the exclamation mark? Please don't tell me that we've already spoken with him and I just missed his name. We haven't. We've spoken with Raga, right? Raga, yes. Raga, we have. We haven't spoken with Lukon. Okay, maybe we'll have more luck with Lukon. Of Ostikos. Weren't you... Last seen near Ataconia. He died of natural causes at the age of 62. Okay, so that's another dead person. The list is getting slightly worryingly short. Wait, Monchuk I think is also... We haven't spoken with Monchuk, right? And he is in Usek. Let's see. Pretty sure we haven't spoken with any of the Khuzait lords, right? No. Hey, maybe we'll have more luck there. That's probably not going to be done anytime soon. That's probably not going to... Let's just do it. Let's just get to the Khuzait lands. Heck, we might actually be able to buy some additional horses and whatnot. That's going to be useful, right? Gonna jump in here for the quick tournament, since we're already here. Okay, so we, interestingly enough, we actually lost, but 3 of our companions managed to get through. I'm just curious, is one of them gonna manage to win or not? So let's see. Okay, so yeah, one of them is gonna get us the prize at least, and it's probably gonna be Nielsen, is it? Yeah. No, Lead actually won. No. Nielsen wins by beating Lead the Wanderer. Okay, so we do still get the prize, thanks to our brother. Judgment over here. But yeah, as you can see, this is one of the two-handed swords that we created, so even a dull quality is already 6,500. Right, well, that was interesting. Do you have any chargers for me? I will actually take the Pudios. Those are good for crafting, the crafting we're doing. How much for that? If I buy this, amount of Centurion chargers. We should be good for a while, shouldn't we? And by the way, anybody wondering why I keep buying only war horses and not like sumter horses and whatnot? Speaking of which, we actually don't have that. I should start counting from here as far as war mounts go, shouldn't I? But at any rate, the reason I was doing that is because, of course, we are eventually going to want heavy cavalry units, so we definitely need to have a good supply of war mounts. I do realize that normal horses are also enough for just for footmen to travel on top of. Cargo within capacity, footmen on horses, there we go, that's an additional 0.58. Right, like I was saying though, from here, what is that, 49, 51, 54, 55, and the 25, that is 80 war mounts, and then some additional 32 over there. Other mounts, so we should be good. This is gonna be a hefty sum here, hefty amount, but let me see, can I actually just really quickly forge? Do we have the material? Do we have the energy is also the question. We do not currently, even though I accidentally clicked to wait for some time in a previous location. Really, I only need enough energy to do a quick forge of... Yeah, that's enough. Do a quick forge of a... Oh, sorry. I actually changed this a little bit. I think that's the one, yeah. Increase the size. I'm looking at the swing cut damage, by the way. That's why I'm just jumping through these to see which one's the best one. I'll take that one. Here, if I remember correctly, literally this, nothing beats that. Yeah, pretty much. So that's 121 damage already, and this one. 129 damage. Alright, and we'll do it with Cillian, who is our highest... balance crafted, okay, and rusty crafted. Let me just see how much those go for. So a rusty, actually, a rusty one is at only 32. All right, but a balanced one, there you go. It's not a masterwork, but it's pretty darn good. We're actually going to sell these two. You know what? Let's just sell all three, and we're back to 28k. There we go. Yeah. Let's continue making our way to Usek or Chaikand. Every now and then I should probably just make sure to check, not settlements, but Monchuk. He is now in Tepes. Is that further or closer? Slightly further. Okay, but if we just go to Chaikand, it should be fine. And I'll see you there. Oh, actually, there seems to... but it's an army. Again, they're sieging over here, so I can't talk with a person. Darn it. Finally, we meet somebody with the storyline, but yeah, no, we don't get to speak to them. Alright, but Manchuk, so the actual leader of this faction, is in Tepesh Castle. Why are we not going this way? Interesting pathing there. Ooh. Hurunag. Didn't even realize. Oh yeah, he's actually on the list as well. There we go. Okay, talk to army leader.
Not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
I am Cillian, and who are you? I am Hurunag of the Tigrit. I am sure you have heard the name of our clan in the epics of the steppe. We carry the name of the 12 sons of the great she-wolf, mother of the Khuzait. I am Lord of Akalat. Know that if you ever cross me, you'll wind up as food for the jackals. Okay? Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendraic? I was there. Many of the Khuzaites went, mostly the Kerkit clan, who were hungry for glory, but I was also young and hungry for glory, so I went along as well. The Batanians had planned an ambush up in a wooded pass for the Imperial vanguard, then the Vlandians and Sturgians were to come sweeping down on their flanks in the battle. Our scouts found the Batanian ambush, but Neretzes did not listen, and blundered into it anyway. While Neretz's vanguard was getting slaughtered, we met the Vlandians, but the Vlandians brought lots of crossbowmen, and our horse archers took heavy losses. Eventually, the armored Imperial cataphracts showed up and rolled over the crossbows, but we were caught in a melee with the Vlandian knights, and that was where things got bloody. We won, barely, with the help of the Imperials, but the Kergits were mauled. Since then, the Kergits have been rather weak, and you know what happens to the weak. Still, no one told them to put all their eggs in one basket like that. Okay, thank you. Good to meet you, he says, at the very end. Alright, so, that's one more. So, we need two more, and one of those is going to be Monchug. Monchug, rather. The other is Mesui, who I'm guessing is at Korenia Castle over there. So we could potentially be done with the Neretz's Folly right here, right now. Rather, probably not by the end of this episode, but the next one. What is this? Athene has reached the age of 16, and she needs my guidance. What do you need? Eventually, it was time for the child to travel far from home. You send the young woman away as a squire, as an aide, as an apprentice. You know what? She might be a beast at engineering. Find her as a noble's ward to find her own way, or as an envoy. You know what? I think we just did the apprentice thing. I think we made her a beast of engineering. Yes, before Athene left, you asked the siege engineer to make sure that the young woman learns to construct siege engines. Yeah, no, we can't do any more focus in that. Treats injuries, assists the smiths, procures supplies, focuses on the big picture. Okay, socializes with other engineers, so that's charm. Honestly, I feel like we should just keep her in intelligence. She's gonna be beastly in that sense. So what if we just say treats injuries and let's give her some medicine focus? Or we straight up just have her assist the smiths a bit. Because I'm thinking she's still not gonna be our surgeon. Not with that sort of medicine. Yeah, let's do that. When she returns, Athene tells you the story of how she treated injuries. That event increased her skill in medicine. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Done. Rightio. Let's finally make our way to Monchug, who I'm hope is still where he's supposed to be. Oh, he's in Tepesh now. Okay, so slightly in front of the castle that we were going towards. Somebody leveled up. Niasen in pole arms. There we go. Plus 30 weapon skills to troops in your pony while in shield wall formation. Battle morale lost to troops in your formation. Plus 3 damage with pole arms by troops in your formation. Wages to garrison infantry in the governed settlement. Battle morale lost to troops in your formation. Let's actually go with that one. Sure. And I wish you could speed up the map a little bit more than just this. Like a speed 3 instead of just a speed 1 and 2. Oh, there's Monchug. There we go. We can at least talk to one more.
I know. What is your name, stranger?
I am Cillian. Who are you? I am Monchug, Khan of the Khuzait. I am Lord of Makeb and Chaikand. Know that if you ever cross me... Okay. So the same old story. Yes, the Emperor Neretzes has offered to hire our warriors as mercenaries. I saw nothing wrong with that. The Empire was an old bear, well-fed, slow-moving. It wanted to keep what it had. The sturgeons were, and are, hungry wolves. Like us. Sometimes wolves hunt in packs, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes one wolf wants the lion to kill his rival. Most of those who went were Kergits. They are a young clan. Their lineage is not like ours. They were always looking to prove themselves. Anyway, at the battle, their Noyan, Solun, was slain alongside most of the males of his house. What can I say? A thirst for glory is dangerous, both to the thirsty one and those around him. Clans rise, clans fall. My duty is to all the Khuzaits. Look at it this way. We are not for her... We are... What? Were it not for her husband's death, Lady Masui would never have inherited the leadership of the Kergits. Death creates opportunity. The survivors of a great battle make a great show of mourning, but inside they rejoice. Alright, there we go. That was Monchug. So... I guess we could start making our way down to Korenia Castle over there, and by the time we manage to get there, maybe the battle is going to be over, and we can actually speak to Masui and be done with the Neretz's Folly. Alright guys, I think we were productive in this episode. In the next episode, hopefully we finally manage to finish the Neretz's Folly. And I suppose talked with the two people I forgot what their names are, but they basically give you the quest to go to like bandit lairs and retrieve the other two pieces of the dragon banner. And alright, all that and more in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I have been Kaiser. I will see you guys next time. Until then, as always, Ad Gloriam.